everyone, thanks for joining me. I am AJ of EverythingAJ's. Today, what I want to do is kind of go over some of my other crystal sizes and the ones that I've purchased over time, and how I have learned basically that purchasing some of these other crystals and the shapes, as beautiful as they are, they don't necessarily pay off in the long run if you're looking to be a seller. So I am someone who, I like to purchase things if it makes sense. I like to keep my prices low. I like to make sure that I can pass on as good of a deal as the next person and hopefully give you exactly what you would expect. So in this circumstance where it comes to purchasing crystals that basically have a different size, a different cut, those all can depend on what the price is going to be. So here, for example, I'm going to go through crystals that I have purchased over the time, and they are beautiful, and I encourage you to check them out. But I also encourage you that if you're going to sell them and not make them just for fun, that you consider the fact that when you're purchasing a crystal ball, which is more of the typical product, it's something that you're more likely to find in a retail setting, and those basically are a little bit more worth the price. You can get them just the cost all around, I feel like, because of the commonness of this shape, is worth it in the long run. So I primarily use the crystal balls, but I have purchased the other ones, and in my trial and error, so to speak, I've discovered that carrying these and making them in the design with the price that I have to have, it's just not necessarily worth it unless I'm doing a custom order. And I don't upcharge the custom order, but at the same time, I know that that person who picked this specific shape knows that they've got that size, and it's not going to be as big as a crystal ball per se. Okay, let's go over this. First, I want to show you guys the sea snail. This is a gorgeous shape. All of these are Aurora Borealis, so what that means is it's got a clear side and it has an embedded side. So you have where there's the hole on the top, you can hang them from a necklace, you can hang them from a beaded, string like I did. You can really do what you want. Let me flip this around. There's the back side. The back side is that embedded color. So that's what really gives it that beautiful shine. And honestly, it matches a lot of the clothes, but it also matches the outer colors. So you'll see a lot of yellow right now. I've got a basket. I'm probably reflecting a little bit more of the yellow colors right now than other colors. But when you wear it with your clothes, like for instance, I've got one here. When you wear it, it really matches anything because it's just a stunning amount of color. Okay, the next one I want to show you, I call it a weeping heart. That's what it's titled as. So a weeping heart basically has that kind of a bigger plump top side on one, and then the skinnier on the other half of the heart. It still has the hole on the top, and then it's also still two-sided. So you have that embedded Aurora Borealis side as well. Super pretty, just a precious little heart. And that's the weeping heart. This next one, actually, I'm going to show you. I have it on a necklace thing, kind of like this that I have. So you can see that, and actually I'll take this off. These hanging on a leather cord are quite perfect. It's a really cute size, and it's perfect for making into a necklace, per se, making into a beaded Suncatcher. So here's this one. This is the Teardrop. And the Teardrop does have that two sides, so I'll flip it around. And then you have that embedded color side as well. Hopefully holding up the piece of paper is helping, because I want you to really be able to see the color of the crystal. All right, so this one here that I'm going to show you is my favorite. This is my absolute favorite crystal. It's called a sea snail. Again, it's called a sea snail, and you'll see why, obviously, when I hold it up. But this is probably the most precision of the cuts from all of the designs that I've seen. Here we go. This is the sea snail. Now, okay, so that's the clear side. Now flip it around, and you can see the embedded color side. I absolutely love the shape of this one, and I'll show you it. So when you're wearing it against your clothing, that blue right there is stunning. And you don't have to be wearing blue. You can see where the blue just shines no matter what, and that's part of that frosted cut. But just the most stunning piece that I've ever seen as far as a cut. And this is the only one I thought was worth it because I kept some of them, but this was also the most expensive one. And then this one here, this is an infinity. I don't have any more of these infinity ones, but I wanted to show you what it looked like and how small it was. I was hoping it was bigger, and unfortunately it was really tiny, but it is honestly the perfect size for a necklace. So anyways, those are some of the shapes and different types that I have purchased over the time, like I was saying. And I primarily sell the ball, the crystal ball. And did I show you? Oh, let me show you the crystal ball up close, because this is also obviously the embedded Aurora Borealis color. And as I turn it, you can see those colors in there, and they're absolutely stunning. So it's got one side of it that is embedded with the color, and the rest of it just shines the rest of the reflection through it. Super beautiful. And again, these also shine in any light. And when I make my beaded design, I make sure that it's just long enough to make it look like a little precious piece of jewelry. It's not super huge, but it's not intended for the car. We do not put these in the vehicle. That's not what I make them for. That's about it for that. I just wanted to go over those crystal shapes and show you what they looked like. I'll get a couple of close-up shots and I will flip them over so that you can see a little closer and obviously notice the detailed differences, okay? Because I think it's important. I think it's important that when you're looking at crystals and you're considering whether you should be selling them or just make that purchase as a personal item that you enjoy having, that's going to make a difference when you look at your original price point and you're trying to purchase for that purpose. So here they all are. These are all the ones that I have went with, but this primarily is the one that I go with in my retail shops as far as how I've consigned them out to them. They're all that one size. All right, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and thank you for watching. If you have questions about any of it, please leave it below in the comment section.